You don't love me? I'm just a deal to you, she whispered through tears, her voice cracking under the weight of the white veil draped over her head. The guests clapped, the music played. But inside, 16-year-old Amina was crumbling. Her hands trembled in the grip of a man more than 4 times her age, Sheikh Karim, a powerful elder whose wealth silenced objections like a blade cut silk. His face, lined with decades of life and war, bore a calm smile. But when he leaned in to kiss her cheek, he felt it. The quiet shaking, the silent scream in her soul. The ceremony went on. Cameras flashed, guests laughed. But Amina's tears kept falling, hidden behind the makeup painted on her like armor. She didn't want this. She didn't even know him. Just last month, she was sketching in her school notebook, dreaming of becoming an architect. Now she was property. She will be well taken care of, her father had said, accepting the heavy envelope. He is a good man. He can change her fate. But Amina never asked for her fate to be sold. Back at the Grand Palace, after the last guest left, Karim dismissed the servants and walked into the room where Amina sat curled on the floor, still in her wedding gown, her tiara askew. She didn't look at him, didn't speak, just sobbed softly, trying not to break. Then something no one expected happened. He sat beside her, quiet, no touch, no demands, just silence. "You hate me," he said finally. "I don't blame you." Amina glanced at him, confused. "What?" she asked. "I told your father this marriage would be temporary, symbolic. For his debts, I never intended to keep you as my wife." Her breathing quickened. "What are you saying?" Karim looked out the window. "I buried my own daughter 10 years ago. She would have been your age now, bright, fearless. She wanted to build homes for the poor, just like your sketches." Amina's mouth parted slightly in shock. "I found them," he said softly. "Your drawings, hidden under the pillow. You draw like her." And suddenly, this wasn't a wedding, it was a graveyard of memories, of pain, of a man clinging to a ghost, and a girl robbed of her future. Karim stood and walked to the drawer. He pulled out a sealed envelope and placed it in her lap. "What is this?" she whispered. "Your ticket," he said. "I've annulled the marriage. You're going to study in Istanbul. Architecture, fully funded, under your name. No strings, no debts, just freedom." Amina froze. Her eyes searched his face, looking for lies, for tricks, for traps. But there was only sorrow, and something she hadn't seen in days: kindness. "But why would you do this for me?" she asked, tears now streaming freely. He smiled, eyes wet. "Because every girl deserves to choose her own life, not be traded like cattle. And maybe, helping you is how I let her go." That night, Amina didn't sleep. She wrote a letter to her father, not of hate, but of hope. She asked him to come see the girl she'd become, not the girl he tried to sell. Weeks later, Amina stood at the airport gate, her hand gripping the strap of her sketchbook. As she turned one last time, she saw him, Karim, standing at a distance, nodding slowly. No cameras, no gold, just respect. 2 years later, her name appeared in an international design contest. Amina Karim, it read. She kept his name, not as a mark of marriage, but as a symbol of redemption. And when asked in an interview what inspired her journey, she said, "Someone once bought me, then set me free." Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.